here, but is there a reason that you mentioned that, and is there something that you're reading into that?
No, well, we look at all aspects of what comes into an investigation. We take everything and we analyze it and investigate it. I knew for a fact that it was in the media. It was very prevalent on television yesterday and in the paper. So I'm not telling you anything that I think you yourselves and the public don't already know. And it's something that we'll take into account in this investigation throughout the coming weeks.
Thanks, Sergeant. I know that you can't talk about motive, but the big question remains why. You did mention that Facebook post. Can you at least say if the suspect was frustrated with his relationships with women?
Again, because that's part of the evidence, that's going to be part of
Just say it, right? If it was a terrorist or not.
There's no group that we're speaking to. What we are doing is collecting all of the information that we can find. It's an ongoing process, and we will, over the coming weeks, investigate all of those aspects. Yeah, that's fair to say, predominantly female. Age range is anywhere between mid-20s up to the area of 80s.
Ew. That's gross.
There's no indication at this point in time. We're going to have to examine video to ensure that, so I don't want to answer that conclusively until I've had a chance to view all that video. I'm sorry, you have to repeat the question? Yes, it's all in the same area, yes. That's something that would have to be explored, and it's far too early for me to make any comment on that right now.
Possible session with the California Killer
I don't have anything to say about that right now, except to say that it's something that over the coming weeks, and I'm repeating myself, it's something that we'll be looking into, certainly.
15 injuries. Today you mentioned that there's a 14th possible follow-up investigation.
Yes.
If 15 people were injured, can you explain to us and explain to the public why there wouldn't be perhaps a 15th also?
It was simply a matter of a miscount, and we were able to look further and deeper into all the evidence that we had at the hospitals. As you can imagine, it's very confusing, and it was just a miscount. And it's accurate as up to today, yes. Yes. Yes.
Can you tell us about the extent, please?
I can't speak to the exact nature. I do have an idea, and it ranges from scrapes and bruises to terrible injuries that I won't get into discussing here.
Can you tell us how many are at the hospital?
Sorry?
Can you tell us how many people are at the hospital today?
I don't have an exact number of that. I do have investigators who are involved in tracking that, but I don't. To tell you, I know some have gone home, but to tell you an exact number, I'd be guessing.
I don't know if he's understanding the route he took. We've heard it. He was, are you mapping that together? How close are we to understanding exactly where the victims are and how that all went?
That's being done. It's a part of the process of us going through the crime scene, and we had the experts come from Hit and Run, as the chief spoke of, from our service and other assisting services, in conjunction with forensic identification services. It's going to take a bit of time to make sure that we've got the proper route, but we're still working on that.
Or if you talk about the state of the deceased in terms of how difficult it is to identify, might be another question for Dr. Tyre, but is it more just what happened at Humboldt that you guys are being careful, or because it's based on something that was happening based on the deceased?
I believe the doctor would speak to that.
So in Ontario and generally in death investigation, when there's a complex incident like this, because of the severity of the injuries, which I'm not going to specifically comment upon because I haven't had an opportunity to directly examine all of the deceased persons. But with that complexity, also because of the number, we always take an approach that we will use a scientific method to confirm the identifications to prevent any confusion that may arise. If you think about visual, it's visual confirmation. So usually when we're doing a visual confirmation of an identity, we usually have strong belief that that's who the person is. And in fact, the visual isn't really an identification, it's a confirmation. And with many people who die within a complex situation such as this, and many who are injured. We are very careful, and therefore we use a scientific method so that there won't be potential confusion. This is our protocol. This is the process. This is the process that we take in a complex fatality. That's something we feel strongly about. We've talked about this through planning and discussions, and this is the best practice that we feel strongly with. It's very challenging, though, I will say, because there are many in the public, many in the community, many families who want us to confirm, and we're very careful about that.
Discrepancy from the length of time that it takes to do, to follow that protocol compared to the usual way of doing things?
Well, the usual way really is case by case. So there are many cases that we would be using scientific confirmation in other situations of death. So for us, a visual confirmation would be based upon a number of circumstances and factors: the house they may be living in, the ID they may have, when they were last seen, who they were with, all those sorts of things may make visual confirmation much more straightforward, as opposed to a pedestrian who's walking in a portion of Toronto and it's unknown, walking by themselves, and they are struck. So you can imagine there's significant complexities, and the factors that would allow us to have a more specific idea of who it is would be limited.
Majority of the victims women, or majority of the deceased victims women? That was said earlier.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that because I don't have all of that sorted through until we have confirmation.
These versus being brought in at the coroner's office with the police investigation. This van attack, can the coroner's office keep up?
Yeah, it's the death investigation system. So we're coroners and forensic pathologists and other forensic experts. We have plans for